Hello and welcome to MAN301 Strategic Management. This is the introduction to the first week, the introduction to the module. It's part one of that introduction, and we're only going to talk about the introduction to the unit. In the introduction to the unit, I'm going to discuss the structure and content of the unit, discuss some unit resources, discuss assessment used in the unit, and discuss expectations. This is a cut down version of a more extensive set of slides that will be dealt with in the face-to-face lectures. Topic 1B is Introduction to Strategy. That will be dealt with separately in the face-to-face lectures. My name is Greg Fisher. I'm the course coordinator, the unit coordinator. I am also the lecturer for Melbourne. It's a different lecturer in Perth. You'll meet her in the sessions in the first week of the unit. Your first point of contact for Melbourne is me. Your first point of contact for Perth is your Perth lecturer. This unit is designed to enable students to integrate the concepts they've covered in core and professional strand units in their degree so that they have a more holistic understanding of the way organisations are managed from a strategic perspective. Topic 1A is the introduction to the unit, the introduction to the course. Topic 1B is introduction to strategic management. Topic 2 is the external environment, and topic 3 is the internal environment. These fit within our model of strategic management, our model of the strategic management process, under the category of strategic management inputs. Under strategic actions, we're going to deal with business level strategy, competitive dynamics, corporate level strategy, international strategy, and cooperative strategy. And finally, in the topic area of strategic actions, we're going to look at strategy implementation. And the topics we're dealing with there will be corporate governance, organisation structure and control, strategic leadership, and the course summary and review. In week 13, there's an additional week of course review and exam preparation. There is a really extensive and well-structured unit website that has multiple resources, video resources, tells you what you need to prepare for the tutorials and practicals. There are forums, there are the lecture notes, there's a range of links to other supplemental resources. We also use the textbook by Hansen, Hitt, Ireland, and Hodgkinson, Strategic Management, Competitiveness and Globalization. That's available in your library of your campus. It's also available online. It's fairly easy to get online. There's lots of copies of that available. Even second-hand copies are available. So how are we structuring the assessment? Probably the most important thing you want to hear from this introduction. There are 5 items of assessment. Participation and engagement, in which you'll be able to provide a peer and self-assessment of your participation and engagement that will reflect your former and post and preparation, your in-class mini presentations, and your participation. That's worth 10%. You have input into that. Your lecturer will explain that in more detail in the session. There is a multiple choice quiz that is in week 4. That's worth 10%. You're going to be doing an individual report which focuses on strategic inputs of an organisation within an industry. And then you're going to be doing a group report which focuses on strategy formulation and implementation. They're both worth 15%. The final examination occurs in the examination week, covers all lecture topics. Most of the questions will be asking you to apply theory to practice. You will find that if you've worked regularly through the semester and done the preparation, the discussion questions, the forum activities, you will have the necessary knowledge and have the necessary examples to be able to apply theory to practice, providing examples to demonstrate that you understand the concepts we've covered in strategic management. So, in this really brief introduction, we've introduced ourselves, we've discussed the structure and content of the course, we've discussed course resources, we've discussed assessment, and we've discussed some of the expectations. These things are more extensively discussed by your lecturer in the first week of the unit. Good luck. Use the resources available. Study hard. Feel free to contact your campus lecturer or the unit coordinator as we go through the semester.